Right, well, I did the barricade shotgun, so now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Firefly shotgun that I built, mostly because I need to open it up because I believe the overpressure valve has come loose and it's no longer holding pressure. At least I'm hoping that's what's wrong with it. So I'm going to take it apart and show you what I did to the inside to make it fit, and then I'm going to put it back together again, and hopefully it'll solve the problem. Here we go. Well, after looking at it, I have discovered that no, it was not the overpressure valve. It is leaking air from somewhere else entirely, and I haven't figured out where yet, so I'll need to take it in and submerge it in some water. Fortunately, I happen to have another one, courtesy of Wacom. Thank you, Wacom. And I'm just going to switch out the barrels and see if that solves the problem, since this one already has the PVC on it. So on to the fun part, the internals. Now it turns out the cylinder from a Firefly is approximately or really close to the same diameter as the drain blaster, and so it fits in to the shell very, very nicely. It takes a bit of grinding. You have to grind out some of the structural pegs on the inside on both sides. I had to grind down here a little bit in order to make it fit. I had to cut out here a bit in order to make it fit. Obviously, I cut off the handle and I cut off part of the stock and I ground out an opening here. And I did make a few minor modifications to really one modification to the drain blaster, which was to cut just a little bit of this support out in order to make it fit. They'll have to do that on the replacement. Not much of it though. I left some of the interior details. I left the power switch on just so there wasn't a hole, and I left the back slide in even though it's not necessary. And of course, the top rail, the dart pegs, all of that. Now, this is in fact friction fit. I don't have anything holding the drain blaster into the shell other than the shell itself. Okay, so we got it back together. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't have that same leak anymore. Seems to be holding. Lovely. Fires just like the other one does. It takes all the same attachments, obviously, the different sizes. I really like the way the grip works. It's very comfortable. It's got the foregrip. I like that this gun has good sling mounts. Dual point sling mounts, has the dart holders, a little bit of tack rail. Really happy with how this one came out. Looking forward to getting to use it in the field. Hopefully, I'm planning to take it to the Dart War, or the Nerf War that we're going to this weekend, me and Wacom and a couple of other guys. I'm going to see how it works. Yeah, if you have any questions or have any comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.